Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray and today I hope to make a quick video on the best way to place your diamonds. I've gotten a couple of comments in the past couple weeks about placement and how sometimes they're wonky and how do I get my drills to line up straighter. So I'm here to help you. Hopefully this helps, and if it does, please don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I hope to bring you more diamond painting tutorials in the near future. So let's get started. The first and simplest way to make sure that your diamonds are lining up correctly over the grid, very obviously single placing your diamonds. Now, whether you take your pen and dot, 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 all in a row, or if you decide, I don't want to do all of the diamonds together one by one, I would like to make it fun for myself, you can do what's called checkerboarding your diamonds. And that's when you go at a diagonal, you skip every other diamond, and you fill in the grid like so. And then eventually those diamonds, you'll be covering half of the area with diamonds, half of the area won't be. It'll be very easy to slip the rest of the diamonds into the grid, and you won't have to be as precise as the first round. So as you can see, I'm going at a diagonal. You can go up and down however you want. It really doesn't make much of a difference. It's just kind of a fun little game for yourself to play. I like to do this in areas where, like I said, the symbols might be a little bigger. Maybe you can see the dot next to this diamond right here is kind of pushed over to the side. So I can take my pen and wiggle it this way and make sure that it covers the symbol. That happens because I like to multi-place and I am not as precise as some other people that I know that love diamond painting. I do this for the kind of fun of it, the therapy of it, and I don't much bother with making sure that my diamonds are always 100% straight. But I know that it does bother other people. So I want to show you exactly how to get these diamonds 100% completely straight where there's no symbol showing underneath. There are some companies, however, who do not they do not take care with their symbols, and sometimes you will see a ring underneath your diamond, especially with round diamonds. I had one diamond painting where the company used very, very dark black circles. Sometimes in the community we call them training circles. I know that that sounds a little bit it sounds a little bit mean, but these guide circles are there to help you place the diamonds, but some companies make them a little bit bigger than the diamonds, and if you're not precisely on that ring, on that circle, then it will absolutely show behind. So this is the first and the best way, in my opinion, to make sure that you're covering the entire symbol is just to go symbol by symbol, dot by dot, single place the entire way, and you will cover that area and there will be nothing showing underneath. But I know a lot of you out there are like me and you're multi-placers, so let me show you my guide for that. So you like to multi-place. What I like to do is when I was starting out, I used a much smaller multi-placer. This one actually can place 6 or 7 at a time. And this is a Diamond Art Club one. I will have it linked down below. But no matter what size you're using, if you want to start off small, that's fine. But the key is, I'm right-handed, obviously. The key is that you want to make sure that you're lining up your diamonds in your tray to be perfectly aligned. Scoot those diamonds to the side of the line in the tray and pick them up evenly. Then you're going to start from point A and go to point B in a rocking motion. So I'm going to start at the top of this line of W's, and I'm going to go along, and I'm going to watch where they are landing and go in a rocking motion. Let's go ahead and do that again. When you are starting, you want to start slowly. Practice that motion from point A, line up, stretch it out, go to point B, and that is how I placed diamonds, very straight with a multiplacer. Again, from the first symbol to the last, you can kind of squish and move this around if you need to, and then lift up. Now, I can see the corner of the W's there on those two, so I'm just going to scoot them into place. The sooner that you correct your diamonds, the better, because the glue will cure over time, so you want to make sure that they are in the right place when you put them down. You have a little bit of leeway. I mean, a couple of days is no big deal, but once you start getting into weeks and months, then it might become a problem. Now, I'm going to intentionally sabotage myself. You can see that those are not exactly straight, so I'm going to show you what I do. Again, from point A to point B. Now I'm going to have to kind of wiggle them around, and then I might have to do some little adjustments at the end. It's pretty straightforward for me because I've been doing this for a very long time, but the number one thing that I want you to know is that it just takes practice. After months of diamond painting, especially when it comes to multi-placing, you're going to find that this comes very naturally. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be like me, and the diamonds being completely 100% straight with no problems or faults may not be high on your priority list. You may just want to see that finish, and then you may put your finished diamond painting into a portfolio, for example, like me, that lives under the mattress. I finish the diamond painting and I put it away. Sometimes I will frame them, sometimes I won't. Sometimes I'll put them on the wall, but most of the time I just do the diamond painting because I enjoy the image. It's like a puzzle. And like with puzzles, once you're finished with the puzzle, most of the time, most of the people I know will collapse their puzzle and put it back in the box, put the box back on the shelf to be enjoyed again. Now, with diamond painting, obviously you can't do that, but you know what I mean. You don't have to be perfect in all aspects of your life. Just a little reminder. Still working on that myself. But this is how I make sure that my drills are aligned and that they are nice and crisp and straight, and they go right over those symbols. But if you ask anybody, they're going to tell you that the easiest, best way, making sure that your symbols and your drills are lined up, is going one at a time. I'd highly recommend practicing on if you want to practice your multi-placing, practice it on a smaller kit. Also, another tip is make sure that you're buying from a company that has licensed images. Typically, those companies are going to have the better kits with better drill fields. They're going to have better diamonds, and those diamonds will not be, odd shapes that will make crowding happen and things like that. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but sometimes you'll see that the diamonds are kind of pushed weird and there's like an extra diamond in there. That happens sometimes when acrylic diamonds are used by a company and they are odd sizes, so they're not all the same size. You want to be very careful with that. But I hope that this video helps you to learn the best way for you to place your diamonds to make them nice and straight. There are a couple of other tools that I have not mentioned because I don't have them. One is a diamond painting ruler. I will go ahead and link one down below. My creator friend Donnie actually has rulers in her shop specifically for Diamond Art Club canvases, so you might want to check that out if that is something you feel might help you. There's no shame in using an accessibility aid. And also, another little tool that you could use is a straightener, and that is a tip that goes into your multi-placer end of your diamond painting pen or into a spare pen if you want to do that. And you can actually move multiple drills at a time. I prefer not to do that, but it is there and it does exist. So I hope that this video helps. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer them. I hope that you all have a wonderful day, a wonderful week, and I will see you soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye.